Hi everyone, we are solving another question from section D of part 1 of CMA USA course. Let's get into the question. The primary purpose for allocating common costs to joint product is to determine option A, the selling price of a byproduct, option B, whether or not one of the joint products should be discontinued, option C, the variance between budgeted and actual common costs, option D, the inventory cost of joint products for financial reporting. What they are asking is, they are speaking about joint costing, joint product cost and byproduct cost. Okay, so they are speaking about joint product cost and byproduct cost. In that, what is the main purpose? What is the main purpose that we allocate common costs to our joint products? If we do that, what are we going to get? What is the benefit we are going to receive by doing that? That is what the question is asking about. So you should understand one thing here. We all have one primary purpose and the other secondary purpose. For example, you are writing this exam. You are writing this exam to pass. That is your primary purpose. But the secondary purpose is to get a job as a CMA professional. Correct? So for that purpose, you need to pass the exam. That is the primary purpose. Got it? So by allocating the common costs to this joint product, what are we going to determine? Okay. Selling price of a byproduct. To find the selling price of a byproduct, we don't allocate common costs. Okay, selling price of a byproduct is finally we can find it out by the market price and how much we are able to sell and how much cost we have actually incurred, and not by allocating common cost to joint products. Next, whether or not one of the joint products should be discontinued. You understand one thing, joint products, these are considered the main products, which means they have a significantly higher sales value compared with the byproducts. So we don't allocate common cost to joint products to find that should we discontinue any joint product or not. No, that's why even this is not the option. Next, to find the variance between budgeted and actual common cost. I hope by now you have already studied standard cost variances from section C. What you observe in that is nowhere they are going to speak about joint product costing or byproduct costing, because it is nowhere related to the standard costing. Got it? And one more thing you can concentrate here is budgeted and actual common costs are there, right? Budgeted and actual. So to find that, you need not allocate the cost. Just by taking the costs directly also, you can find the variance. For that purpose, allocating is not necessarily important. And which one is the last one left out is the inventory cost of joint products for financial reporting. Yes, this one is the right option. Why? The inventory cost of joint products for financial reporting. We allocate the common cost to joint products so that we will be able to find how much inventory cost is there for a particular joint product and how much inventory cost is there for a byproduct, so that for financial reporting purpose it is going to help us. That's why option D is the right one. I hope you have understood this question. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe for the more and more educational content. Stay connected, stay committed.